hello, everybody. Sorry about that, the delay. I'm trying desperately to mitigate the freaking sweating that I'm doing. I've been so warm today. Hi guys, this is your Dreamy with Spider Mama Amiya Aranha. I'm so warm, sweating today. I don't know why. I guess it's just because the weather is finally heating up, finally warming up a little bit. I'm Pixel. Hi. So that's why I got a ponytail, but I don't actually have a ponytail in today because I should. Yeah, it is. The PC98 actually is really hot. I opened the CPU cage earlier just because I wanted to unplug the speaker. Yeah, I got the sweat. I wanted to unplug the speaker because what you're hearing right now is why. You guys hear it? You guys hear it? You wanna know what this is? You wanna know what do you think it is? What do you think? What do you think? What could be listening to? What is it? That's music from the PC98, baby! Yeah, PC98 audio. This track is called EU number 8. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means, so I'm gonna have it going. I know, isn't that cool? So, I'm using the audio, I'm using the line out on the PC98 and I connected it to my regular PC and now I'm getting this audio capture and I need to, it can make beeps and boops. I unplugged the speaker because I didn't want the audio to be playing out of the speaker also, so yeah. Isn't that cool? It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. What CPU is it? I don't know exactly what CPU, it came with a CPU. It is so meowing cool. Sorry, I'm still like panting. It's so hot. I don't know what this. I assume it's from a game or something. I don't know what. But anyway, this will be our BGM for today because I wanted to, you know, showcase some of the music stuff. I'll look at some more later, but I will listen to some more later. I should say. I want to tell you guys about my adventures first. How'd it go for getting your PC98 working? I did it. And Papa Rania helped. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm glad to see you guys today. Missed you guys yesterday, but I did get my taxes all sorted out. And mine is not an AP2, it's the AS2. I did get all my taxes sorted out yesterday, so that was great. I just cried a little bit. Not because tax is hard or whatever, just because I felt overwhelmed and I was like, yeah, I have support. And that just made me so happy and so grateful. So thank you guys for supporting me every year around, what's the word? Tax time. I always think of it, yeah, and I claim all you guys as dependents. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I always think of it and I'm always like, oh, I'm so grateful. It's so amazing you can get more cash from being a funny cartoon girl than any of your other jobs. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my other jobs didn't pay particularly excellently. But yes, it's crazy to think that I'm like, you know, more comfortable now than I was back then. So I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much. But anyway, that's all sorted. And then I worked on some rigging and then I was gonna do waiting rooms and I kind of forgot. I forgot about the waiting rooms, but happy for you. I'm happy too. Thank you guys so much. It's just like so special. Like I feel like I'm like literally the luckiest person, or like one of the luckiest people in the world. Gotta be able to do this. Knowing your OL life is behind you, and it can't hurt you anymore. It must feel amazing. It does. It does. It does. I feel like I don't know. That's why I was crying happy tears yesterday. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the super chat. Increasing your taxes for next year. Play, thanks for the 38 months. Never stop loving you, Spider Mama. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Glad working out for you. Here's to many more years of Ami. Many more. Gildrain, thanks for the 28 months. And the Ami love. And Lopez, thanks for the 16 months. And support Ami love. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm really grateful. So never... Hopefully you guys never think like that. If you're ever wondering, does Ami really need this? Or does she, you know, does she even care? I care like so much as I'm gonna cry again thinking about it. Happy tears, yeah. It's like just like it's really. I talked about it before, but it's really hard for me to do like a normal. It's really like taxing on me to do a normal office job and stuff, just because of some issues that I have. So I really appreciate you guys' support so much. Alright, thank you for the 28 months and the Ami love, thank you. And Synapse, thank you for the 33 months and the Ami love. And Exile, thank you so much for the 19 months. Really glad to be here for your journey, Ami. Ami love forever. Buckle love forever. Thank you guys. It's obvious how much you care from how much passion you put into this. I just hope I give you guys enough back, you know? Gotta use that machine as it was intended to run 90s Japanese spreadsheet software or something. But right now I was playing music. I mean, a lot of people have them as personal computers for games and stuff, so... oh, Mads, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Please say thank you if you got that one from Mads. And Esprus, thank you for the 38 months. Love supporting my Oshi that I love so much. I love you guys. The fact that support has the most tangible benefit of letting you live off of it and dedicate your time to streams and your creative endeavors means a lot. It means a lot to me too. I always wanted to be able to make a living doing something creative, but I was just like, I gotta be practical. But now I am. PC98s were used, yeah, in business too. Business, but also home applications. I don't know what the split was, but they were using a lot of businesses. They had I'll go through a little bit of history, but they had the majority of the market share for years in Japan, so... She did her taxes on her PC98. That would be kind of interesting. But no, I didn't. I used Google Sheets and then TurboTax. Be sure to tell me Aranias about your success, and I definitely will. I definitely will. I don't know if there's Excel, but there's probably some spreadsheet software. Hi, Rowlet. Oh, I forgot to say hi, everyone. Let me do that now. And then I'll get started on my little presentation. Thank you guys. Give me a hug to start. Already a hug. Already hug. Rain, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. PCs, all 98 of them. All 98 21 of them, baby. I am sweaty, I'm sorry. I am too hot. Hello hug because presentation. Yeah, that might be a good idea actually, because I'm gonna be yapping a lot. If that's alright with you guys. Welcome everybody, and glad to see you guys today. And it's so hot. I'm so hot. It feels like salami sweat on me. March in the steaming room is already cooking you. It's over. It's over. It's over. Yes, you can get a happy birthday, of course, DJ. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear DJ. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Everybody say happy birthday to DJ. Thank you so much for reminding me, because I would not have because it was your birthday yesterday and my day off was yesterday. I would not want to have missed singing it, so I'm very happy. Alright. It's time to learn about the PC98. So I have a little bit of a presentation, and you'll have to forgive me today. I'm using one, thank you, Amiya Buckles. You're welcome. I hope your food and cake and stuff was delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to forgive me because I'm using one monitor, because I have one monitor set up with the PC98. So, you know, I'm using it for that instead. And, the highs, I gave a hello hug today because I'm gonna be yapping a lot on the presentation, so... it would be a shame to, you know, take a day off to spare my voice and then come back the next day and just, like, have a terrible sore throat again immediately. I love this music. So yeah, I'll do the little presentation that I put together for you guys. And like I said, I'm on one monitor, so it's a little bit difficult to juggle, but I'll do my best. And then we will look at some of the actual PC stuff itself. And Yeah, I'm streaming to the PC98. And, I'm gonna try and convert some images, convert some art to use as wallpapers. It's basically a PowerPoint. It's a cardboard presentation. It's a cardboard presentation. Just, you know. I already talked about a lot of it on stream already. But, I'm gonna do it, you know, all in one place, all together. And there might be some stuff I left out. And also I have a couple pictures that I took, so... let me get some water already. I have water on hand. How many gigs of RAM does your PC have in it now to be a streaming PC? It's not my streaming PC. It's not. I'm excited too. It's been a while since we last watched one of those. Yeah, it's just like I'm running out of topics, but Mom spaghetti. 1 megabyte RAM is a lot of RAM. Just saying. I can tell you that the whole hard drive is like 500. It's like 477 megabytes or something like that. It's very small. All right, let's go on over. Ami's PC98. Ding. Ding. Enough for one Ami voice. I wonder how big those things are. 1 megabyte is overkill. Nobody needs more than 64 kilobytes. My thingy. There's my PC98, by the way, the ES2. That one has 2 floppy drives. Mine only has 1, but I'm not using it. So, question, yes. What does NEC stand for? Nihon Electric Corporation? I think I'll have to Google that. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Nippon Electric Company. It's Nippon. You know, the like, I guess, more nationalistic way of saying it. Nami Enchilada Company. So I was close. Ami does cute thingies. Sometimes. You have to watch the first presentation about PC 1 to 97 first. You guys, this ain't Naked Gun. Well, actually, I'll tell you the PCs that came before it. It was PC. There was 8000, and then there was 8800. If it didn't mean that before, it does now. Not enough to. Another question already? I barely even started, but go ahead. You love how we pronounce PC in Japan? Pasokon. Personal computer. Pasokon. PC 8000 was barely a computer. That's not true. A computer is a computer. 8000 before 98. Well, 98 is 9800. And then my specific model is a 9821. So, you know, it makes sense number-wise. You ready to learn? Yay! Who keeps chewing on all the classroom pencils? It's not me. There's also 60-something, I think one of my favorite Japanese devs wrote for it. Oh. I'm not familiar. Anyway, oh, there was 68K or whatever, which is different. It's like different entirely. That's what like the first Castlevania was on. What is the pet equivalent for the PC98? Like a naked mole rat. I don't know, is that what you mean by pet? Can we have one more K? Why? K68K? Rufus! Okay, let me start, guys. Ami's PC98 thingy. Now, anyone who's been following the PC98 saga, you might be asking yourself, why would you subject yourself to this? Wait, why didn't it change? There we go. Why would you subject yourself to this, you might ask? And the reason is because I think PC98 is just cool. Okay. Somebody make a Kim Possible point and click for the PC98. I'll make PC98 art. Kim Possible art for PC98. Why would I subject myself to this? Why did I say no espers, that's not why. I always thought if you see an anomaly, go back, otherwise keep going forward. Oh, it's one of those you're referencing one of those video games. There's more than just sexy games in Toho, you guys. That's the vintage PC stuff there. Yeah, so this is a store called Bus and Tag. It was a retro PC store that I had on my map when I visited Japan last. And I wanted to check it out. I kept trying to go by and it was closed whenever I went by. And then one day I managed to go and I actually saw PC98 there. I don't even remember which model it was, but I was like, I can't just like buy this. It was like near the end of my trip. I was like, I can't just buy this and then not know even if I can get it to work or if it works or like if it will even play the games I want. And I didn't feel like I could do the appropriate research that I would need to do while I was there. So it was tucked into the corner and I saw it and I was like, but I didn't feel confident that I'd be able to like do enough research at the time to, you know, figure out whether I'd be able to get it to work or not. I left it behind, but then from then on I was like, I'm gonna get one of these. I'm gonna like figure it out. I'm gonna like learn. There's the NEC's PC88, a Sharp X68. Is it that many zeros? And the FM Town's biggest advantage is that there's no big comparing, censoring and blocking releases. Sad lonely PC98 in the corner all by itself. It was incredibly sad. But anyway, they're not my picture, by the way. I just found this on Google, but alright. Yeah, it's 68,000, right? I thought it was not that many zeros. Ah! What is happening? Why is the video... What? Oh! I think I left a link embedded. I copied... Okay, so I duplicated this presentation from the dinosaur presentation. And I think I left a link embedded. Yeah, it wasn't an N64 game. It was Dinosaur Planet. Interesting short suggestions. Was fine. Yeah, it was Dinosaur Planet, which later became Star Fox Adventure, I think. Yeah. Anyway. Oops. Okay, so let's go next, and hopefully it won't open a video again. I think it's okay. Okay, so what is a PC98? What is so special about it? And aside from being very well known for its beautiful looking games, which a good percentage of are indeed adult oriented. It's not like a crazy amount, but it's a lot. There's a lot. It really was pretty much dominated the market for home PCs in the early 80s and up until the 90s. And before that, they had made the PC8000 a few years prior. And then the 8800 and then the 9801. And that was one of the first personal computers available in Japan. And then the PC88 was released in the 98 series. Mine is a 9821, by the way. Snatcher is on PC98, yes. You forgot the early stream? No, you gotta... Well, it's not your fault because I didn't have waiting rooms. Hold on, my foot's falling asleep. Okay. Yeah, so for me, the idea is just like a kind of a cool treasure trove of obscure games that are otherwise kind of difficult to play. I mean, there is emulators for it, but I don't know. There's just something cool. You know me, I just like to have my stuff physically, you know. I want to grab it. I want to reach out and touch it. And there's also more well-known games, particularly games that were later ported or had sequels on other systems. Like, for example, East. That was originally a PC98 game. And there's also a bunch of different art applications. And the first RPG Maker came out on there, for example. So it kind of stood out in terms of graphics too. It allowed 16 colors to be displayed at once from a palette of 4096 for the PC98 2.1, at least that was the case. So you can see there's some very gorgeous art. Some very gorgeous art that people made. DOSBox X emulates it pretty decently. Pretty much the standard that people recommend for emulating PC98 is Neko Project, which I would recommend as well. More special having the hardware and touching it and smelling it. Yes, although I will say mine definitely smells bad. It stinks. It smells like cigarette must. Must. But aren't games better when companies own them and you need their launchers to use them, fellow kids? No. They're better when you have to like cry to get them to run. Are art applications decent enough to make PC98 art? Yeah, they are. I just need a mouse, which I don't have yet. You love this era of art. I wish indie games would pick up on this style. I think there is some, but there's like very, very few. I mean, it is a really difficult art style to emulate. I know from experience, but who's on screen is gorgeous indeed. The PC98 art is nice too. Thank you. That's the flavoring. Anything added to keep people from licking it? No, this was definitely in some guy's like apartment for like 30 years, and he definitely like chain smoked, you know. That's definitely the situation with this particular computer. And it was pretty much the dominant home PC in Japan until Windows 95 foothold. So, choosing a model, that was the next thing I had to try and figure out which model I wanted. There's a lot of different models of PC98. And there is... at first I was overwhelmed. I didn't really know which one to choose. So basically, it was just Christmas. I had some extra cash from my parents that I got for a Christmas present. So I thought, maybe it's PC98 time. The full Ami Smell experience. I don't smell like that, just my computer does. So, yeah, all these different shades of beige. Yeah, thanks, Santa. So, I had just gotten, if you guys remember, my MSX up and running. My Yamaha, what is it? Y something 501. Oh, wait. YIS 503, that's the model of my MSX. I had just gotten that up and running and things went really, really well. So I was like, PC98, I can do that next. That'll be easy. You know, it'll be the natural next step, is what I thought. So I started doing some research, and my first concern was like which model to get, because there are a lot. There was one website that was a very big help in getting specs to figure out which one I wanted. Actually, I can show you guys. Let me grab the link, because it's a really, really cool and helpful site. Okay, won't let me copy my notes. That's annoying. I'll go back to the Canva site. It'll be so easy, is what I thought. Actually, you know, it's kind of like... It wasn't easy, but... not as much went wrong as could have. The lower one is 2 floppy slots, so that's the one. Well, that's what I thought too, but you have 2 choices for your tech: beige boxes or flashing RGB lighthouses. No in between. I like the beige box. If it's the one you linked before, it was cool because it listed so many models and the specs. Yes, it's the one I linked before, probably on Twitter or something. Let me grab it and capture it for you guys. Easier than picking an MSX? Well, the MSX, basically, I just saw that in the a secondhand store. I saw it in a hard off, and I was like... I googled it, and I was like, this is a cool model. Like, it's fine. And then I just bought it, you know. I didn't pick. It was just... It was picked for me, but this one I had a little bit more, you know... This one I had a little bit more options. But that one, it was just the one that was in the store, so I bought it. Hold on, I'm still grabbing this link for you guys. You guys like the music? It's that. No, it's nice. Yeah, this was the only one that was basically like not super aggressive and like intense. Drive a retro bus. Oh, bus sim. Densha de go. Love it. Yay! You've been vibing. Nice. That guy's praising himself for not bringing up the other 12 PC98s he had in the back. That would be... I mean, if there was this PC98 there for cheap, I might have considered it. But, I mean, they're also so heavy, so... nice and cute. Yay! Okay, hold on. Let me get these captured for you guys. So this is the site that I was using to find out different information about the different PC98 models. So it's PC9800.net DB_98. Well, you can just go to the, you can just go to the first part of that address URL. Just had to make it a little smaller so I can still see you guys while I'm looking through the site. DB98 could be DB. No, it's not. It's a Japanese site, yes, and but you can translate everything. So basically, they have a list of PC98 desktops, PC98 notebooks. This is laptops and other. They have PC98 2.1 desktops and notebooks, and laptops and other, and yeah, so. And then some other stuff that I don't know, but they have lots of information. So, the pertinent part for me is this PC98 2.1 series. Because, initially I was looking at the CE2. But my model here is the AS2, so let's just look at it. So it's pretty cool. Basically, it has all the info you would ever need. The CPU, it has, what kind of drives it has, what kind of sound it uses, expansion slots, CPU and RAM and stuff like that. The price even when it was released. The memory. Oh look! I don't know which one mine is. 3.6 megabytes. No, but you can translate it and it's very helpful. Here, look. Wait. Okay, I don't have the translation app, but it's very easily translatable. I think mine is the U7W. Is my AS2. And here's a little ad. No, you can translate it. I just don't have the freaking ad on my browser. I can probably highlight it and right click and be translate to English. It's just not as pretty as translating the whole page, There you go. Second cache built in. No CD-ROM built in possible. Sound PCM recording and playback function FM sound source function 86 sound, which I will talk about soon. So yeah, it has all the info you need, and then there's an ad, which is cool. So here is this is for the A-Mate series, so it's the AP2 and the AS2. They're showing the AP2 in this picture, but pretty cool. So they have a bunch of different ones you can look at. Another model that I was looking into was the CE2. So they have a listing for that as well. So a lot of models. Let's see if I can go to the first one. Yeah, it's a really, really nifty site just to look through. Here's the first PC9801. An ad for it. Wow, it's the future, guys. Look at that old NEC logo. I don't think it looks like that anymore. Anyway, that's the site I used to get the information that I needed about which model that I wanted. So, there's tons of models. There's desktops. There's notebooks. Initially, I was looking at the PC98 2.1 CE2. And this was for no other reason other than there was a Reddit thread about which is the most well-rounded model to get, and somebody said the PC98 2.1 CE2. question about model choices. Sure. Yeah, they were very expensive back then. So it could probably play most games that I wanted to play was the thing. So I looked on Yahoo Auctions, and there was no results for that model. So on a search of PC98 in general, there were a multitude of models on Yahoo Auctions, and a few of them were working or had just been restored in some way. So the ones that I were mainly looking at was the PC98 AS2 and the V13. And at first I was thinking the V13 because it's a lot newer. It came out in maybe 95. So I was like, it's newer, so it'll probably play like every single game that I want to play. It could even run Windows, which I thought could maybe be helpful. I don't know, but so I researched it further. Yes, I'm about to talk about the software run speed and stuff. And game speed. The marker is waiting for you to fix them and put them on it. All the computers? I don't know if I could fix them. I don't know if I could figure out what's wrong with them to fix them, you know? Mine just needed very basic repairs. You were looking at your bookmarks or something and you had that with 98 website bookmarked. It's so helpful. Newer, higher, and one might not be the best. Might not be the best. So, like a modern PC running older DOS games, it's possible for the newer models to run the older games like Toho or like Evo or whatever. But it will usually run them too fast. Now, there is a way to fix this like you can do with DOS games, but it's a software called ER Cache, and it comes on the hard disk image that I'm using. You can fix my PC. I can't. I probably can't. Somebody probably can though. Yes, so the disk image that I have is called the Yati, and there is a piece of software on that called ER Cache, and this can make some games run slower. It can basically, well, I'll just read what they had to say about it. A virtual 8086 mode monitor that can be used to control almost every aspect of the machine state and trick older software into running on newer PC9821 models. It's a very powerful, complex program, but making games work with ER Cache is a tedious trial and error process. In settings that work on one computer may not work at all on another machine. Are there models with turbo button? I don't think I've seen one with a turbo button, no. For speed stuff. So I don't want to deal with that tedious trial and error of some like obscure Japanese software. Yeah, it's like, well, it works on my machine. Well, I don't want to deal with that. So, I thought just even getting the dang thing to turn on might be a trial and error process. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. It's hard, but ER Cache helps. But apparently it's incredibly difficult, and it's not a sure thing. So I didn't want to do that. So I decided to go with the AS2, and that came out just a few years before the CE2, which is the one that a lot of people recommend, and it's part of the very reliable A-Mate series, and it has 86 compatible FM audio capabilities built into it, so I wouldn't have to find an old sound card or anything, which are apparently expensive. And I found out that this would have no trouble likely running most things that I would want to try and throw at it. So it ended up being around $300 with shipping included when all was said and done, so it was not too bad. And the seller had just tested that it turns on, and they had just replaced all the capacitors. So I was like, this is the one. Actually, thanks for the 32 months. Amiya, Pamiya, Bamiya, Hamiya, Gamia. Gamia. Here for over 2 years, almost made it to 3. Guess this shows you're one of my favorite VTubers of all time. I'm honored. Thank you so much. Late 1993, according to the table you're reading. Oh, when mine was released? Yes, it was 1993. Play Crisis on it. Play Crisis. I mean, yeah, you could play like some Windows games if I got one that had Windows, but so yes, when I researched the model, I found that there was a fellow on YouTube who had this exact same model, the AS2, and he had a whole series on like troubleshooting, getting it set up, doing some repairs and stuff. So and it was all in English, so I felt like that was a good choice if I needed extra info. So I went with the AS2. And then, why won't you go forward? There we go. The slide changed for you guys? No, it didn't. Frick. There it goes. Oh, I went too far. There it goes. I'm sure this PC98 game called Crisis, where the two ladies and leotards have to shoot dinosaurs with laser guns. Yeah, and later they take off their clothes. Probably. Okay. So my next concern was being able to use a... I'm sorry, that's just the way a lot of PC98 games are, and that's just the fact of it. It's like for no reason. It's like, oh, it's like a cool epic shmup, but then later they take off their clothes. It's like, why? Why? But anyway, there's a lot of non-adult ones, and we're gonna play them. So yes. Oh my god. I'm not streaming any adult games, you guys. So, my next concern was, how am I gonna get a mouse or keyboard or monitor or anything I need to work with one of these things? I'm not streaming, you guys. If there's anything that looks particularly interesting for the gameplay, I might play it off stream and then do like a little review, but I'm not gonna stream adult games. Okay, so yes, I need to figure out how to get a keyboard or a monitor or anything to work with it. So I'd assumed I wouldn't be able to use standard PC peripherals, which was correct. For a mouse, I was expecting maybe like a PS2 port, but then the pictures I saw had a port that I did not recognize. You can't just use an adapter. You can, but do they make adapters for most of the stuff? The answer is no. And the answer is I had to make one. Yeah, just temporary Boston accent randomly. Stream that on YouTube, that will go well. I mean, I think there's footage of some of the more tamer stuff on YouTube, but... So yeah, I did a Tinker Time stream for one of these things, but for a mouse, like I said, I was expecting PS2 port, and I saw a port I did not recognize, and it kind of looked like a PS2 port, but it definitely wasn't. And after I googled some stuff, like PC98 mouse port and mouse port 9 pins, I found it was something called a bus mouse. So, which I don't think my family ever had a PC that used a bus mouse. I think it was probably Serial or PS2. But I went on eBay to see if I could find one, and there were some, but they were like very expensive. And a lot of the more affordable ones only had one mouse button because they were for like old Apple PCs. So then I looked further at the ports on the back of the PC, and I saw that there was a Serial port, and I can just use a Serial mouse. They're pretty common. And I think someone has one on the way to my PO box, actually, so thank you so much for that. And then there was getting video output from it, so in a lot of cases, the PC98 has analog and analog RGB and digital RGB outputs is what they're listed as on the back of the thing. Mine only has analog, which is this one here. On the left. The bus cats made sure there were no more bus mice these days. There are, but they're just hard to come by. They're just hard to come by, and people try and sell them for like, you know, $100 or something crazy. Your first anime was seen via PC98. It's bad to fib, Art Crime 2999. You shouldn't fib. Okay, so mine only had the analog RGB output, so I was like, frick. The connector kind of looks like a VGA connector, but it has 2 rows of pins instead of 3. So thankfully on sites like Tindy and Yahoo Auctions, you can buy adapters that will convert will adapt the output to VGA so you can plug them into your monitor. But there's another problem because PC98 outputs 24 kilohertz sync rate, which is very rarely supported by Western monitors, and especially Western modern monitors. So you have to convert the signal to something that will display. So I had a scaler already with a FrameMeister, and I did some research into whether or not it could be used with the PC98, and it turns out it's capable of converting the signal, but there's actually no VGA input on the FrameMeister, and there's no way to convert it to anything else like S-card unless you do some modifications and like provide external power to it. So I wasn't gonna do that. Well, I would have if there was no other option, but there was another option. When you're posting about the pin progress on Twitter, I was like, yes, I understand these rules. I'm smart. I mean, I had to find pinouts and stuff, man. You love input lag from conversion? I mean, there's like a very insignificant amount of input lag. I mean, that's what these devices are made for. So it's like pretty insignificant. Although in my case, you'll see I have it going through 2 scalars, so there might be a little bit more, but so anyway, it seemed complicated, so I looked into my other options and I saw the OSSC. I knew about the OSSC because I had researched it for my retro games channel that I did for Offclive. For other scalar options because there was no like FrameMeister's not available anymore, and that's the one I use. So I was like looking into like what can I recommend. So they're pretty cheap on Amazon. It's like under $100, and I always wanted to pick one up, and it natively has VGA input. So I got one because I figured I could find other uses for it later on down the line. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. You guys still with me? I love your VTuber model, so cute. Thanks. Thanks, I made it myself. I know there's not much to comment on if you're not in the know, so I'm trying to explain as best as I can. Optical serial mice do exist, but they need a special mouse pad. I don't know if they would actually work. You're going at a good pace? Okay, this is not a very long presentation, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm sorry. I'm just checking, make sure chat's not broken or whatever. Okay, so I haven't bit my tongue, that's true. And the last, most important, aside from video, obviously, I need to control the PC, so I needed a keyboard port. The mouse is not like a pressing issue because not everything uses a mouse in the PC98, so not all games do. So my options were to either buy a PC98 specialized keyboard from Yahoo Auctions, which I still plan on doing someday because I want the cool looking keyboard, or see if I can make some kind of converter. So I did some Googling and I found a GitHub page. First I Googled to see if there was a way I could get a USB keyboard to work with it. And what I found was a bunch of people being like, I bought a PC98 keyboard from Yahoo Auctions or whatever, or eBay, and I want to use it with my modern PC. And I don't know, I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. On the one hand, I guess, they look cool. So, like, use it like that if you want. But on the other hand, I was like, well, I need that. Give me that. You don't need it. You can just use a normal keyboard, idiot. So I was a little bit conflicted, but yeah, it was my reverse situation basically. So anyway, I found a project on GitHub, and of course they need it. I found a project on GitHub using some connectors that could be purchased really cheaply on Amazon. It's not like those things are being made anymore. Exactly. So to call them idiots? Well, I mean, I don't mean it in like a you're stupid kind of way. I just mean it in like baka kind of way, It's a 9800 keyboard for the PC. Of course they need it. Half of the keys they're not even gonna use, and they're not even like marked with like characters anyway. So, yeah, it used some cheap connectors that could be purchased from Amazon. And also an Arduino, which is also pretty inexpensive. The keyboard layout is a little bit different between the normal keyboard and the PC98. But as long as you have the correct amount of keys on the keyboard, you can build the converter and make it work. So I had a stream where I built that, which you guys may or may not have seen, a tinkering stream where I built a keyboard adapter. And so I decided to find a full-size PS2 keyboard that had the additional 3 power, wake up, and sleep buttons on it. So I found one for cheap on eBay, and I made the adapter on stream, and yay! And it worked. You can watch the VOD if you want. I couldn't fully test it because I still didn't have the monitor adapter at that time, but I did plug it in, turn the computer on, and I saw that the LEDs were on, so I knew it was at least getting power. So I thought it was a pretty good indication that the converter was working. That was good enough for me, and it works. Spoiler alert. I have used it many times since. So that was my problems solved for the time being. Is that a regular QWERTY? Is the PC98 keyboard? I'm cute. It's not. It's QWERTY. But there's ways to do like Japanese character input. I don't know how, but so one second. I don't know why sometimes my slides are not advancing. There it goes. So the hard drive. My next obstacle was gonna be getting stuff on the hard drive. So typically PC98s come with a hard drive sled, which is on the left here. It's a little metal box that houses a hard drive. It has an IDE connector, and then it has some power cables to power it. And then on the end of the sled, there is some kind of proprietary connector that the PC98 uses that you slot it into the PC. So my PC98 unfortunately did not come with a sled. I didn't think it was a problem initially because there was those connectors, and I was like, well, surely that's some kind of like standard but maybe slightly archaic old PC connector. But it was not. It is just like a proprietary. It's a prison. Is 2 gigabytes enough to hold the entire PC98 catalog? I kind of doubt it, but maybe. Some people have larger drives than that, so maybe not. You doubt those existed at the time? They didn't, and I will get into it. So, yeah, I was like, surely it's some kind of standard, but maybe archaic old PC connector. And then I did hours of research to find out that it is not. It is proprietary, the PC98. So, the only way to connect the hard drive was to use this sled. But I did find one that was compatible with the AIM series of PC98s. I found it on Yahoo Auctions. It was like 20 bucks. Very, very cheap. And the shipping was like another 10 bucks. So it was like 30 bucks. Got to me super, super fast. And as far as making the hard drive work, you can get an IDE hard drive. There are IDE connectors in there. That is what the connector is. But most modern hard drives are too large. The PC98 AS2 specifically has a BIOS limit on how large of a hard drive you can use. It's like 500 something megabytes. And there are ways to override it, but it involves burning a BIOS chip, and I don't have the equipment or the know-how to do any of that. Although it is technically possible. So I was like, I'll be okay with 512 megabytes, and I conceded that maybe I'll have to like swap some stuff on and off of it every now and again. So instead of buying an IDE hard drive, a cheaper and more practical option, if I'm going to be pulling it out of the PC frequently, is to use a compact flash card. And since the connectors are IDE, you have to get a device that that converts the CDF the CF card to IDE. I mix CF and IDE. And that way I can just plug the CF card into my PC, the card reader thingy, and whenever I want to change the disk image, I can just write it onto there. CF interface is like IDE with a cut down PC MCIA connector, so it's probably easier than with some other cards. Apparently you can use a SD card too somehow. That's why I'm at the compact flash card now. Would that be the drive A or something? Whoopee. So anyway, I ordered the necessary stuff. I needed a Transcend brand, specifically CF card. For whatever reason, other brands won't work. I looked for a 512 or whatever megabyte Transcend card on Amazon, and those were extremely expensive. It was like $180. I don't know why. I wasn't sure if the 2 gigabyte card would work. I didn't know whether the BIOS limit would have a problem with it, or whether it only had a problem with the disk image itself was over the BIOS limit. But I suspected it was fine, so I got the 2 gigabyte one, because that one was way cheaper. Archangel, thank you so much for the 24 months. I love how hard you work to maintain and find all this old tech. So very cool. Buckles think I'm cool. What company is behind Transcend? I actually don't know. Is it not just Transcend? I've seen their stuff before. I have like flash drives by them too. So I ordered that one. It was way cheaper, and I got a CF to IDE adapter, and I got some Molex cables to supply power to it. But then I had another problem. Catastrophic power supply failure. So one day I decided I had waited too long for my video adapter. It was taking a really long time to ship. So I found the pinouts for the 2 cables, and I decided I would try to make one. So I did. I made one, and I turned the PC on, and I hear just a bunch of static, and the LEDs were flashing on the front, and I'm panicking, and I'm like, did I break this by trying to make my own adapter? Like, that's not, there's no way that's possible, right? Because it was like not a lot, it was like not even power supplied to the PC. I think it was power like coming out of the PC. So I was like, I don't think I could have broken it just by making an adapter if I like, I don't know, I was very confused. So I took it apart, I reseated the power supply, and then it sputtered a little bit, but it did eventually turn on again. So I was like, yay, it was fixed. But no, it wasn't fixed. I tried plugging it back into its main home in my streaming room. Because I took it into like my living room and took it apart on the floor. And then it stopped turning on completely, and I looked inside for any like issues that might have occurred. I like tried to see if there was any bad capacitors, see if any chips were like really hot or like damaged on the motherboard, and everything looked fine. And then I discovered that when I pressed the power button, the light on the front would flash for like literally like a millisecond. A millisecond. Like a present on Christmas morning. The opposite. Oh, you mean having it on the floor? Yeah. Whoa. Someone yelling outside. Was I static safe? Straps and no carpet? I mean, there was no carpet. I didn't have straps, but I, grounded myself on the PC case. So I say catastrophic. It wasn't actually catastrophic. Nothing like exploded, but it wasn't working, which was a problem. So there was no beep. Usually when you turn the PC98 on, it goes. It does a little people sound. But that wasn't happening. So that meant the computer did not pass its power on self-test, which is bad. Could be very bad. No tweaking in the new year. Ready? My tweak. You get the post failed. Did your pooter die? Temporarily. It was catastrophic. So I searched for a new power supply. Oh, the random yelling. I don't know if it could be. I mean, it's like the middle of the day. I don't think it's people on like drugs outside. Catastrophic. That's right. So I found that the model was a PU729. And also that these things very, very, very rarely come up for sale. The last one was around December, so I was very distraught. I took some pictures of the inside of the PC, and I sent them to Papa Aranha. And I was like, it was working, but now it's not. Do you think you can help? And he told me to bring it on over. So I did, and I did my best Google foo yet. And I found a Japanese guy who had the same power supply and already found the pinouts for it. And the pinouts were essential for knowing how much power was supposed to come from which pin on the connector, so I could see if it was sending power as expected. So I suspected it was the power supply that was the issue because the fan wasn't getting any power, and that's like usually the first thing that gets powered on a power supply, right? So I checked everything and things are being powered as expected, but then on a second plug-in after I put the power supply case back on, the fan did not turn on. So my dad tested the wires connected to the fan side to see if it was getting the 12-volt power it was supposed to get, and it wasn't, or at least it wasn't consistently. It was not a full 12 volts. So this indicated that the power supply was busted, and when I tried to find out what kind of busted it was, I found another site that talked about some potential failures of this power supply unit. And it turns out that some issues can be replaced by fixed by replacing capacitors. But if the 12 volts dropped drastically, which is what was happening, it was impossible to repair. So here's what it said. As capacitors lose capacity over time, the semiconductors deteriorate, causing the 12-volt supply voltage to drop and causing secondary storage devices to malfunction. In particular, operation can become unstable under heavy loads, blah, 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 blah. If output voltage is unstable, it can be restored by replacing capacitors. But if the 12-volt voltage drops drastically, it's likely the semiconductors have been damaged and restoration is impossible. As long as you're not welding stuff and changing capacitors, there's hope for an easy time with old tech. I mean, changing capacitors would be an easy time. I would be thrilled if that was what I had to do. But anyway, so I was thinking I would just have to wait for a new power supply to pop up on Yahoo Auctions, and then my dad was like, well, I can make one. And I was like, I gotta get the slide to load. And I was like, saved! And I was like, what do you mean you can make one? My dad is power supply MacGyver. The most chat answer possible. I know. I was like, you gotta be effing kidding me right now. The GOAT. It was the most chat answer possible. You can't just supply power. Au contraire. All that electrical tape. Yeah, this is my dad's handiwork. My dad is a power supply MacGyver. He's an electrician slash like an alarms technician, and he is incredibly smart. And he told me that modern day power supply has all the voltages and grounds we need. We just have to make sure that we connect the correct wires on a modern ATX power supply to the correct wires on the PC98 power supply connector. And since I had the pin out, this was actually possible. So I left my PC98 at my parents' house for the week, and then next week I came back with a power supply. And then after a few brief snags, everything got connected, and we tested all the voltages, and everything seemed great. So then my dad created this monstrosity right here. Connecting the necessary cables to the power input plug thingy on the PC98. Good job gathering the pin info. Yeah, I had to Google stuff. Japanese. Paparani went to the Red Green School of Tech Support, could fix anything with electrical tape. I mean, there's probably a more elegant solution, but the electrical tape is only just to keep things in place. Under it, there's those like little connector things. I don't know what they're called, but they're like little plastic connectors that you like crimp shut. Anyway, so then I tried turning it on, and beep beep. It made the beep sound. The fan started running on the power supply, and it seemed like it was working, although I hadn't brought my monitor set up, so I couldn't test right at that very moment. There's a lot of stuff to jam together. Well, really, the electrical tape is just, you know, just in case you don't want anything to short out. It's probably fine, but just in case. So I brought it home, and I turned it on, and I plugged it into my OSSC, and I saw the text that tells you to input a system disk, which is a very good sign. So, I need to make my little hard disk setup work. So my dad freaking fixed my ancient Japanese PC98 computer. Yeah, so no exposed ends. Look, Uncle Red, you can use this computer to do taxes for lodge. I don't know, Harold. Most tax forms I've seen don't have... I wonder if there's any weird tax software. I wonder if there's tax software at all for the PC98. Tape is so the electric gremlin doesn't escape? Yeah, exactly. Paparania is cool. It was an easy job for him. He knew exactly what he was doing. He's like, I've built power supplies for computers before. My mind was blown. So anyway, I had created the hard disk image way earlier using Yati, which I will show you guys how I did this, and I'll explain what Yati is a little bit later. I plugged in all the necessary components in the PC and turned it on, and nothing happened. It was still telling me to insert the system disk, so I thought maybe the 2GB card was too big after all. Eventually, I did end up getting... I did end up finding the Transcend 512MB CF card on Newegg for like a normal price. So I had ordered one. So I put the image on that and I tried it, and still nothing. Huh. Give me a screenshot for the movie Hackers. It's from... What's that one with... what's that really weird movie about hacking in the 90s or whatever? Mr. something. A lot of normal prices. A lot of not having to spend $150 for a freaking compact flash card. No, not System Shock, not Kung Fury, not Hackers, not The Net, not Swordfish. There was a shark in it though. There was a shark in it. Not Lawnmower Man. There was a shark in it. Johnny Mnemonic! Johnny Mnemonic! It was that one. Yeah, this is some Johnny Mnemonic stuff right here. This is such a stupid movie. With the talk, is it a shark or a dolphin? I don't know. Anyway, the movie's dumb. But I loved it. So yeah, I put the image on that, I tried it, and there was still nothing. So my next step was to make sure the car was being powered properly. And there seemed to be no issues with it getting power. So after a lot of trial and error, I just discovered that I had literally not plugged the IDE cable in all the way into the adapter. It was a very, very snug fit. It's in the same universe as Necromancer? What? So yeah, it was just not plugged in all the way. It was, in my defense, it was very hard to get plugged in all the way. It was really, really snug, but eventually I got it far enough in that I saw the screen on the right. But then when I pressed W to set up the disk, it didn't work. It said it was missing command.com and that I should type the directory that command.com was in. So I did that, what I thought command.com was in, and it still didn't work. What about Hackatron hacked the ATM so you can get nachos at the arcade? Ah, the 90s. Ah, the French. Yeah, it's Keanu. It's Keanu. Oh, Neuromancer, not Necromancer. Oh, my apologies. Okay, so command.com is the piece of software that's responsible for interpreting commands into DOS. So I knew there was some kind of issue with my hard disk image, and I looked through my files and I watched a video tutorial that I initially used. I watched that again, and I suspected I'd used the wrong version of DOS. The version of the disk image I got had DOS included, so I assumed it was the right version of DOS, but it was DOS 3 something, and I needed DOS 6.2. So I reset it up with the correct. I installed the correct DOS, and ta-da! Yay! That's my art right here. That's mine. I made that. I did that. I put it onto the computer. It's alive! It was up and running, and my keyboard was working as expected. And the last issue that I ran into is being able to capture it for stream. So I found out that my capture card does not support the OSSC output. This is not a game, although it should be the Radio Ami game visual novel. It would be cool if it was, but no. This is a picture I drew. For the radio, for the VGM radio. What is that? A file browser on the left? It's... yeah, it's... I forget what it's... I don't know. On the hard disk image, they just call it like a... yeah, that's Toho. Bombastic. She's the coolest streamer ever. Oh, shucks. Yeah, it's just like a text interface shell. There's also one that has a graphical interface that you can use a mouse with, I think. Does that game on the left have girls on leopards shooting lasers at dinosaurs? That would just be... this is definitely a mystery noir style game featuring a sultry radio host. That's the coolest aesthetic, your pixel art on the genuine PC98. I blow my mind. I'm highly responsive to being called cute. Yeah! Responsive to being called cute. You're such a good voice for yapping. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so... yeah, being able to capture it for stream. So, my capture card, which is the AverMedia Live Gamer Mini, it does not support the OSSC output, and I got really sad thinking that I would have to basically start trial and error, like purchasing capture cards, which is a nightmare. There was one I found that, like, someone guaranteed would work with the PC98 and the OSSC, but it was very, very expensive. It was one of the, like, onboard ones you can get for your computer. Cool, also cute. But how is it possible to do both at once? So yeah. Oh, this is the first evil. Yeah. And then I went to sleep, and as I was lying in bed, I was like, you know, the Framemeister doesn't have any problems with my capture card. So I woke up the next day, and literally the first thing I did, I plugged the PC into the OSSC, and then I plugged the OSSC HDMI out into the HDMI in of the Framemeister, and then I plugged the Framemeister into the input of my capture card, and outputted the capture card input to my monitor, and it worked. And I was able to capture my PC98 in OBS. And then I decided to do this stream basically after. I had an idea. It wasn't a dream. I was still awake. I was laying in bed. As I'm laying in bed counting Casio Lupis jumping over a fence to fall asleep, that's when you get your best ideas. There's an axiom from Red teaming the solution. The solution is the problem. The problem is the solution. I put the in and the out. So basically, I like daisy chained some stuff and I got to work. And did you figure out what was up with the HDMI signal the OSSC spit out? It's just the capture card doesn't support like whatever hertz it outputs at. So I don't know. Capture cards are notoriously picky with that stuff, especially I have a really cheap one. So Yati, I mentioned Yati a couple times earlier. I'll just go through this quickly. This is the last slide, and then we can look at some stuff on the computer. But yes, it stands for yet another hard disk image. It's basically the go-to hard disk image to get your PC up and running that some guy online made. You can make PC98 disk images in emulators, but this one is pre-made, has a bunch of stuff. Yeah, DOS. It runs in DOS. But had a bunch of stuff onto it, pre-put onto it. There was games, some helpful utilities, some music, some pictures already. And the only issue with it is that by default it's just slightly too big to use on my PC with the BIOS limit. So I had to do some fancy stuff to get it to fit. And I'll show you what I did. Alright, so let me get my software open that I need. So basically I have a software called Disk Explorer, which I use to look at the contents of my my disk image. So I will open it up and I will show you guys what's on it. Very, very convenient. I mean, people make tools for everything you can think of for these old computers. I'm very grateful to whoever did. We try one of those fantasy consoles that simulates old hardware like the Pico 8. Oh, that's like a formative moment on this channel is my Pico 8 stuff. How long from the idea to the completed PC98? I think I got it after Christmas, so January, I guess. It's a nice piece of fantasy art. They got their old school hardcover looking stuff. Oh yeah. This is some of the... Oh shoot. What the heck? Where'd my capture card go? Oh wait. That's just a picture. Everything minimized. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't need that up anymore because I'm done with the presentation. Why isn't it seeing the window though? Here it is. I think that's from a game. Okay, I'll show you guys. 640 by 400 at 24 kilohertz. That is a weird output. Yeah, that's why my capture card did not like it. Reminds me of the title screen of Yuno. There's some Yuno art on there. I'll show you guys. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for listening to me yap for a little bit. Hopefully it was, not impossible to understand. I did a lot of research and I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm dumb and then I'm like, well, if I got this to work, I can't be that dumb. So here is the Disk Explorer utility that you can use to look at the disk images. You can put different stuff on it. This is how you put games on it. This is how you put pictures on it. Any kind of software you want. So there's that. So basically I had to make a disk image that was correct size. And to do this, I used Neko Project 2, which is PC98 emulator. And you can create disk images on it. I'm very smart. You sound pretty smart and technical. Thank you. Not only did you get it to work, you understood how to get it to work. Well, you have to. This is not one of those things you can wing. It's been fun listening to your adventure. Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah. Yosis. That's where it comes from. Okay. So let me get up the emulator and I will capture that for you guys and show you how making the disk image works. By the way, that's the little sound that it makes when you turn on the PC98. So I already have my hard disk image loaded into the PC98 emulator. So it looks normal now, but normally when you turn on a PC8, I'm going to take it out. Normally when you turn on a PC98, it looks like this, and it says System diskをセットしてください. Please insert the system disk. So you can go to the emulate menu, which you guys can't see unfortunately, but you can go to new disk and you can say hard disk image. And then you name your hard disk image, basically. I'll just name it test. And then you choose a size. You guys can't see this again, but so you need to make the size for this smaller than your IDE BIOS limit. In my case, it's like 477 megabytes, something like that. So I click OK. And then it makes a hard disk image. And then I can open that hard disk image and reset. And I followed a video to do this, so forgive me if I'm not remembering everything properly. So it's not formatted, it's saying. So you need to install DOS. So I can put DOS. I can put a DOS floppy drive image in the floppy disk drive. So this is what Neko Project is handy for, by the way, because this is how I lost all those Amnesias. This is why Neko Project is really handy, because you can, the system disk is the hard drive, yeah. Or I guess it's like to install like a, you know, to install DOS basically. So where was I explaining things? I'm getting mixed up. You just put a DOS floppy image. Where is it? I don't know where I put my DOS image. Floppy disk images. DOS 6.22. Not this. Here we go. And then you can put the first disk in. I think this is how it works. And reset. And now from here, this is the setup for installing DOS. So basically, you press enter, you go through the prompts, press enter, and it'll prompt you to put in the next disk. There's 7 or 8 floppy disks in total for DOS 6.2. Make sure you don't format your drive again. That wasn't from doing this. That was from putting things on the CF card. And also, that's from imaging the CF card. But also, my external hard drive's not plugged in right now, so it's fine. So yeah, you go through the steps of installing DOS. And then once you've done that, you have DOS installed on your hard disk image. So, I guess I can just go through it. I don't know if this is like super boring, but... And this is way faster than doing this on an actual PC98, so... Oh, wow. So now it's resetting once. Telling you to wait. You wanna see? Okay. Just want to see Spider won't work out. Okay, okay. Basically, I'm making like a whole new disk image, but... So now we wait for a minute. Okay. Okay. So now it's installing disk 1. And now it's telling me to put in disk 2. So I put in disk 2. Floppy disk. I love Ami explaining her dorky hobby. I'm dorking out. I can't help it. It's so interesting to me. Should we call you hacker? Call me hacker woman. So it's installing disk 2. Then you just go put in, you just go through, put disk 3. By the way, I've never installed DOS myself, so... Dorky now, I guess. It's okay, it's okay. You can call me Dorky, okay? There's no getting around it. Oh, now it's telling me to put in disk 4. Yeah, I've never installed DOS myself, so this is like exciting, you know? Oh shoot, I put in disk 5. Frick. I might have screwed this up. It says... Just let me just go. Chigaimasu. Hold on. There we go. Now it's telling me to do disk 5. This will take a little bit longer. Now 6. So basically, this is equivalent of like swapping a bunch of floppies in your floppy drive to install DOS. But it's much faster because it's on my actual PC inside of an emulator. And then number 7. And then there's just one more after this. You wish you had a floppy drive this fast? Yeah, it's way faster doing it this way. And then 8. Alright. So, the installation is finished. So when it resets, it'll boot into DOS. So, now DOS is installed. So that's great. We can close Neko project now. And we can actually look at the disk image we created that has DOS installed on it. So let's take a look at the files that are on there. That's my test. Here we go. Alright, so this is the test disk that I just made. As you can see, DOS is installed onto this, as well as all the necessary system files, and most importantly, this is the correct size I need for my BIOS. Whereas the Yati is just slightly too large as it is. What does NHD stand for again? Oh, something hard disk. I don't know exactly what. It stands for Naruhodo. Gotta love the update times. Oh, I know, 1994. And then 2025 because I just installed DOS. So, then NEC hard disk, maybe it's like a proprietary thing. So if you open Yati, you can let me get a window capture for Yati going as well, which is the hard disk that I actually, ultimately want to install in my system. Back when devs ship their stuff without needing 30 years of updates. Yeah, it still works. Am I the only one who says neck instead of NEC? Yes. Picking up like Stallone and Demolition Man, it doesn't know what ads are. What year is it? It's like, what's that? Blast from the Past. Brendan Fraser. So here is the Yati. So, I need to get the files from the Yati onto my test disk that I just made, which is the correct size. So, literally all you do is just copy everything. First of all, there's some files on this that I don't need. I don't remember exactly which ones it is, but there's a couple that you don't need and you can delete. And then basically you just copy everything over from... just copy everything from Yati over. You can literally copy from one thing. Oh, it's not open file. Okay, I don't know why. You can literally click and drag it over. Oh, it's crashing. Okay, I don't know why it's crashing, but anyway, you just drag all the files over and don't override anything, and then you'll have the Yati on your correctly sized disk image without being too big. Now you can use it on your computer. Okay, hold on. I need to Control-Alt-Delete this. It's locked up. T98 Next HD hard disk with T98 Next being an old PC98. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not the one that people use mostly nowadays. So then once that is done, you can literally use this software called... Oh, before you do that, you have to use a hex editor to get rid of the first 15 lines in the hex code of the disk image. And then you rename it from NHD to .img. And then you can use a software called Win32 Disk Imager to image that onto your CF card. And this is how I wiped my external hard drive. This is the software responsible. It defaulted to my external hard drive, and I even noticed it once that it did that, and I was like, I gotta be careful of that, because I'm gonna, like, format my hard drive accidentally. And that's exactly what happened the second time around. I noticed it, like, the split second it happened, and I was like, oh my god. Anyway, there's nothing, like, drastically important on there, but it was a bummer. But luckily, I'm not gonna demonstrate. Like I said, my external drive is not even plugged in. But at least it worked, you know. And then I plugged it in, and I got the hard disk image working on my PC98. So let me show you guys that after this quick restroom break. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, get some different music going, and then I will see you guys. Oh, there was curses. Oh, I cursed loudly. At least it was the external drive. One time I accidentally wiped your 8 internals doing that. I mean, that wasn't even like an option on the thing, luckily, so. I even thought like, oh, maybe I should unplug my external drive, and then I was like, nah, I'll remember, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a pee break. Please be computer nerds while I'm gone. I'm Amiya. Thank you for waiting, guys. And thank you so much to Lupus and Turbo and Heart and Gento and Finite Set and Lazum and Riding Soul and Ragnarok and N and CDI Link and Ronaldo and Gamer Gatsby for the boost super chats while I was gone. Very much appreciate that. And thank you guys for being nerds. And oh, there goes the screensaver. Thank you guys for being nerds. And I reset the computer and I have my normal BGM on for now because we're gonna look at some yeah, look at this snowflake. It's a random screensaver every time too. It's pretty cool. Boss is coming, put snowflakes on screen. That was the easiest writing task. That's just your guys' normal state. Thank you for being a computer nerd. Oh shucks, I was never that much of a computer nerd until like this year, but can you make your own screensaver? Maybe. I never looked at where they were stored or like what kind of file it needs to be, but it's possible. Okay, so I just wanted to Thaddeus, thank you so much for this super chat as well. Appreciate that. I just wanted to, what was it? I wanted to show you guys the images that were on here, and I have to be careful because if it's easy enough to make, yeah, I would love to have a stream of making the wallpaper. That means latent nerd power is infinitesimal. What does that mean? Doesn't that mean small? Why are old screensavers animated? I don't know, it's pretty. Yes, I have to be careful here because some of the images are of an adult nature. I went through them ahead of time and I marked down the file names of which ones are adult images. So I will not look at them. Oh, for screen burning, that makes sense. Aren't we gonna try Evo? I can definitely launch it. I don't want to start playing it today or anything, but we can take a look at it. Toho, I have Toho. What? I'm not gonna show them. Alright, so here is the entire situation. So, what I want to do is I want to go to the File MTN File Manager. That's what it's called. Filmity. The snowflakes are there, falling buckles. That would be awesome. I don't know if I don't know how easy it is, but I would try and figure it out. You've let all the nerd power. Oh, I see. Why does it have adult images on it? They're just from PC98 games. They were just on. I didn't put them on there. The only thing I put on here was my wallpaper. CR, thanks for renewing your membership. Appreciate that. So, we're gonna go into the file manager, text mode plus wallpaper. And this is the wallpaper it starts with. This is from the game you know, I believe. So I'm gonna go into Mag. And we'll look at some images. So here's this one. So this one is, you know, it's borderline, but everything's covered. So you finally get your new card in the mail. Yay! But extremely gorgeous. Look at those colors and the dithering, and I love the way it looks. Very, very pretty. And then this one's fine. No, they're not all like this. Some of them are, most of them are normal. The soft focus thing, yeah. We need one like this, but I'm sure there's some kind of art of me out there like that. Did you see Darmok? I think so. Okay, someone put it. I have no idea who it is. But yeah, whoever made the disc image put it on there. Who is that? Like how you draw yourself. Very pretty. Okay. I meant to ask you guys about that. Is it something I should not show? I don't know. I assumed it was like a guy from a movie or something. Samuel L. Jackson's also on here. And then this one is find show. It's just the picture of the. It's literally like a weird effect on the picture of the sound card. It made you think Star Trek TNG. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. And then Angel M, I can't show you guys. VR2, I can show you guys. This is why you use your Radio Mama picture. Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect because I made it with only 16 colors. This is cool, like, cool. This one's amazing. It looks like a painting almost. It's a cool, like, mountain ocean scene. Look at the sky. These are just from some random games. What could possibly be risque about an angel? She's Starkers. And then Brandish is fine to look at. It's a cool castle. Nice purples. You want to go there like in a boat, right? Yeah, this is Castle Bucopia. Oh, purple. Look how pretty. You play so many video games in that castle. I would make so many Devil Kings appear in that castle. The next one's City. Oh, that one's okay. I think this one's a scrolling one, which is cool to see. No, not yet. It's just a normal city. You can see the white smoke announcing the new Buckle. You wish you could draw something like this. Keep practicing. You get there someday. I'll crash into the rocks of the eternal shore. Oh, you want to be the water. That's very poetic. Angels have no sin to cover. Well, YouTube doesn't care. Yeah, Dharma is... I don't know who this is. Wait! At Tanagra. Wait! Yes, I do! You guys, I swear I did not put this on here. I just noticed it's Picard. And it is a Star Trek joke. I just saw the, like, September 1991 thing and I was like, oh, it's like some kind of band. I did not put this on here. I didn't even understand what it was at first. Reset the Star Trek count. This is not my fault. You can get that on a shirt. Oh, that would be a sick shirt. It's so funny. This is so... I know it's so specific. I know it's unbelievable, but I did not put this on here. I heard you say Dharma gonna load of neurons just fired my brain. Like, wait a minute. I swear to God. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. I swear, go get Yati for yourself, you guys. It was on here. I would not know how to... I would not know how to do this. This is very funny. It's something I would put on, but I did not. Oh my god. That's so funny. It all clicked when I saw it at Tanagra. Okay. Then Epsilon. This one is fine. And you see PC98 series. What is this picture? It's Picard with a guitar. I guess it's like a... I don't know. It's Picard with a guitar, and it's like the wall... When the walls fell episode of Star Trek TNG. Okay. And then Eve, I cannot show you guys. Face is fine. It's a face. The USS Enterprise. The walls fell because they rocked too hard. They brought down the house. And then FF6, I can show you guys. Kemba, his arms wide. Oh man. Did you write down notes? Yeah, I made a sticky note for the ones that are not okay. There's 4 that I can't show you guys. This one's cool because it like scrolls. Final Fantasy 6, baby. Let's look at that one again. I love the scrolling ones. And then, Gende, I can show you guys that one. Just this. Yeah, it's Terra. Very pretty, right? And grab one. It's fine. I was like, I think I remember. I was like slightly hesitant because I was like, I remember this being like a little weird, but it's nothing crazy. And Slave is on the safe list. Actually, it is. Actually, it is. I always remember that one because there's a woman you can marry in Skyrim named Tembo. Star Trek references are everywhere with those with the eyes to see. This would be a really cute Amiya. Yeah, I'm with you there. Can't show this one, can't show these 4. This one is cute, not these 8. No. It's literally only 4 of them. Could add this one to the ref list. Isn't that cute? It's kind of like the Amiya art, although this is probably like way more wholesome. And then Gratan, I can show you guys. It's like a cool robot. Cool robot. And then you're gonna download Yati for no reason. Yeah, you guys can see the pictures if you want. And you can see that I didn't put the Star Trek thing on there. Told me it wasn't wholesome. It was a little suggestive. That one's strictly like just like a girl by the pool. Head is fine. Severed head. A little graphic, but you know. That's our Spider-Man by the pool. I'm the Spider-Man. I mean, it was fine. There's nothing like, you know. There's nothing weird about it, but it's not as wholesome as that picture. And then we have Isaku, that one's fine. She's a cute girl. Having a bento. Very nice picture. This one, I love the colors. And then Agemus, this is fine. Hey, I'm a cool girl. I got goggles on my head. And I work for Kuroneko, the freaking package transport company. Gorgeous style. Gorgeous. I'll make you guys a bento. Yeah, it's Meg format. So you got the protagonist goggles, a little bit tummy, you know. The next one is KTR. This one's fine. It's just a train. It's just a cool train. Yeah, she does look like a Digimon protagonist with them goggles. Just a little train action. And then Q Kitsu is fine, although Kitsumi's butt, so... Oh, yes. I got a little bit nervous being like, is there one that I like somehow missed? I don't think so though. Goggle heads, is there none? And then Lambo, I'm pretty sure this is just a girl in front of a cool car. Ah. Yeah, she got legs for days. Bare feet. Look at this. This is amazing. Very Misato coded. There is an actual Misato image. This is a real cardboard stream if there's no accidental naked ladies. That only happened once, okay? Look at them wheels. Can you see the whole picture of that? I think I can only... Well, if I press up, will it... Oh, yeah. It'll scroll back up. I can't show you the whole thing at once, but... Boop, boop, boop. This one you missed that shows a cute spider girl spinner up. You don't know which one it is? No, I would have had to put that on there, and I did not. You press an anime version of this art. What am I, an artistic genius? And you guys know about cars? Because I don't really. The contact. What is a contact? And then Mab CM. That one's no. That one's danger. As a matter of fact, yes. Well, I'm not. Although my next pixel model is almost finished, and the client freaking loves it. She was so happy. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm gonna finish it tonight. This is just a Sugar Mia doodle. She just got a big bonus at work and everything. But she's not holding the keys and like looking at you, you know. She needs to have the keys in her hand. Miri. Cute. And then we have Misato from Evangelion. And then we have Moon. That was the last one that was bad. Oh, there's one more. Shigoto, I can't look at. Yeah, soon I'm gonna have another child. Whoa! This is so cool. Wow. You like the MS Paint Cloud? How dare you say that? These are incredibly detailed renders. My Lenu. This one's fine. This one's really cool, actually. I love her hair, the big bangs. Asuka vs Wave Wars, was on the side of Misato-san. Misato's the best. And then next is Nako. Cute. Is this Kai Kai? Oh, that's where your avatar is from. Oh, nice. He's got an insect cockroach energy. Misato? Misato does. Oh, from Samusho. Oh, the girl in front of the other girl in front of the car. I know what you mean with the tall bang. A lot of black outlines for the hair too. I thought it was Pocky and Rocky too. Yeah, Kiki Kai Kai or whatever. Night. These are fine. Very pretty. I mean, cracking open a bubbly is a bit like Misato cracking open her beer. Now that you think about it. I mean, I like beer. I love beer. And then there's Night 2. Very, very, very epic. Can't wait until we see the Peanuts art. That's clearly what that abbreviation is. I don't know what. Enslave. This one, believe it or not, is fine. It's a cool robot. A really cool robot. This whole situation is Johnny Mnemonic vibes, yes. This energy guy was talking about what led to the Roach Lady Pokemon. Who's the Roach Lady Pokemon? This is a freaking sick robot. Okay, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love this robot and the way they do it. I want to try and try a cool freaking robot at some point. PC98 style. And then Oshigoto we cannot look at. Oh, this is Police Knots. Fermosa. It's from Night Slave, a Valken clone for the PC98. Is it adult? Probably. The head is very crest from Armor Core. So cool. And then another Police Knots. The Jimbo. Oh. Wow. That's gorgeous. You think it's an adult one? Yeah. You can't wait for the Mecha Amiya Part 2. I know, I can't wait for the next one, the Mecha Musume. And I gotta play Police Knots on this. There's no English patch, but I'm sure I can yes. Yes, I will. Okay, and more Police Knots. There's a lot of Police Knots. This is just the same cut up version of the other image. More Police Knots. P-Knots is such a funny abbreviation. We did get Pilot Amiya. I'll show you guys in a minute. There's nice pixel art, but the PS1 port is the better game. But it's the original, you know, it'd be cool. Yeah, there's no English patch for the PC98. Jimbo Bitty. And more Police Knots. Same one, just not the larger size. And then the rest are... Oh, this is from Saint Tail. I love Saint Tail. Sky. Just the sky. The PC98 straight up visual noveling it, and by it Right. There's also a Saturn port, also English translated recently. I think I want the PC98 one for, yeah, the crispy pixel art. The Beretta looks better than any other pistol and pixel art size cannot explain. I'll have to try and draw one. This is Pulp Fiction for some reason. Then we got... Wow, a snowy peak, eh? And then Starp. Oh! Okay, this is fine. It's just English, Mother Meow. Do you speak it? Say meow again! Does he look like a meow? Oh my god. And then there's some weird, I don't know, classical art-esque. And then this is the one that's default. And then, you guys ready for Radio Ami? Pumia alt? Let's wait for summer to do more Pumia stuff. I will though. Yay! Yay! It looks beautiful! Yay, 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 yay. There she is. Alright, so... what can I do next? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys the mech pilot art. Let me grab it from Twitter here. Turned out really cool. There's handy windows for my corset piercings. Yeah, it's like a pilot suit. I'm on the PC98. You love the way the piercings were handled? Yeah, there's like little windows for them. It's so cool. Take a look. Great art, yeah. Hey, Shimada. They did a great job. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. One of the few times I see the spider legs being used to bounce too. I know, it's so clever. I mean, it's way too honest to admit it, but spider legs give her tactics no one can hope to encounter. Listen. Nobody can know about my tactics, then they'll counter them, you know? I mean, after she left football, I don't know, the tummy's looking pretty nice. And the thighs, dude. The radio on me, the stargazing art, one of my permanent wallpapers. Aww. And switching my second monitor wallpaper with different ones. Aw, thank you. Yeah, it's very pretty. I can imagine the spider legs mashing away at keyboards in 360 degrees. Yeah, it would help lots. It would help with my piloting for sure. Anyway, that's how it turned out. Yeah, tasteful switch. I still have no idea how the spider legs work because there's no back view on your reference sheet. Yes, there is. Hold on. Yes, there is. Hold on. Oh shoot, I forgot to post my reference sheet on this week's schedule. Yes, there is. That's really good, form-fitting, but realistic. I think it turned out so cute. The window for the thigh piercing makes it seem like it has some power use. Thighs are awesome. There's the chest one, too. You removed it for being shy? No, I didn't. It's there. It's on the full reference sheet. By the way, I hear reports of people getting their merch from Mosul Box, and nobody posted pictures of their merch yet. So what's going on? Right where they attach the lower back is right where you give the scritches. Yeah, and under the coxa. Can you make a print for your own use? Of what? I mean, yeah. Yeah, as long as you're not selling nothing. You still haven't gotten yours nor confirmation email? Oh, okay. You haven't even gotten your merch yet, but it's on the way. Alright. Still being processed, but you take a pic. Okay. Still waiting. You got yours, you can post a pic. Yay! Okay, hold on. I'm double checking that there's a reference sheet on Twitter, but there's like a full reference thingy on the Google Drive, which is attached to it always. Yeah, it's on the it's definitely there. I'm looking at it right now. No, I didn't remove it. I didn't. It's in the Google Drive that's attached to that. It's just I can only have so many images on Twitter at once, right? Did you come up with a fire meme situation to put Ami Plus in? Oh yeah, okay. That's fair. Have you missed the merch drop? Is it too late? I mean, it was November. So yes. Some of it is still being sold though. You can still go to Mosul Box. What is the command? Can I have somebody do it? Some of it you can no longer get, but okay. Thank you. So do you guys want to listen to some music? You want to hear the cool music that's on here, and then I'll show you guys. I will launch Evo. Is anyone doing second round of Omni merch recently? Oh yes, Frick. Pastel Melon has restocked the V-Snacks Ami keychain. So if you guys missed it the first time around, yeah, I meant to make a post on community, or no, I did make a post on community tab. The link is on the community tab. If you guys missed it the first time around, you can get Ami with cute pancakes, fluffy pancakes. Okay, so what game is it? Evil. 86年億物語。億年物語。So yes, very exciting. Oh yeah, and tomorrow I'm going to show you guys the Rift Runners Kickstarter. That's the VTuber card game that I'm featured in. So I'm gonna set that up and show you guys tomorrow. More pancakes. Okay, so let's. I'm just gonna restart the computer because I don't know how else to get back into the interface. Oh, thank you. There you go. There's the link for Pastel Melon. But now you guys can see it start up, which is kind of cool. Okay, so this is where like all the main tools are that they put on this disk image, by the way. So there's a file manager, there's a text editor, there's a music player. You can check disk usage. Disable Japanese input, enable it. Memory map. You can change the boot options. And then this is the one that I want. So I'm gonna use the FMP drivers. And it plays a little jingle. Do I know how to hack ROMs in a PC98? What do you even mean by that? Okay, so now I can open the music player now that the audio drivers are loaded. And I go over to music here. So it's like, this is like a little tracker. And I go to FMP. And we'll just start here. And I'll turn off my BGM in just a second. As soon as I can find it. Here we go. Strap Japanese text files and replace them with translated. Oh, you mean like no, I don't know how. I actually looked into software for it before because I wanted to play this game called Bandocoon, but it's different depending on the game. How many keys do you want your piano to have? All of them. Well, this is for all the different instruments, so this is a tracker. Streets of Rage title theme, yeah. So some of these songs I recognized, some of them I did not. Oh, there's Vampire Killers also on here. In one of the other sections. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Isn't this so cool? Now I want to like make music. I don't know if there's... I mean, there's definitely some kind of music software. Oh, you think it's all Streets of Rage music? Oh, the JP title is Bare Knuckle. I did not know that. Well, it has some incredible music, so... I'm sure the PC98 has some music software. Oh! Oh my god! I did know Yuzo Koshiro composed Streets of Rage. I did. Can you do MIDI input into this thing? I don't think it just has it natively. I probably have to get some kind of like extension. God, this music is so funky. He did most of his early works on PC88. I was gonna say he composed for East, which was on PC88. So Knuckle. I'm like, so I got him chuckle. You found Bamboo Tracker the other day for making music for the PC98 Banana. Well, that's the next best thing. Funky, funky. Oh yeah. Peace 1 and 2 were on everything back in the day. Yeah, but it started on PC98. One of these is my favorite. I need to get to it. This one's pretty sick. It's just a little jingle. Oh, this one's my favorite. Oh, it's so freaking funky. I feel like you heard that jingle before. Well, if you played Streets of Rage, you would have heard it. Oh yeah, I meant to look. I looked at his Twitter on my phone to see if I could like DM him. But I didn't see anything. I'm gonna look at it on desktop. I'm sure I can. I probably have to like email him somehow. I can send him a tip. Can you imagine a collab with you so close? You know, I want to like do an interview. I want to interview somebody cool. You grew up with Genesis, so naturally you love PC98 tracks too. Yeah, it's the same or similar sound card. I think it's the same. You can subtitle it, yeah. Although I think he speaks English. Thank you guys for coming today, by the way. Aww, that's pretty comfy. Really appreciate your time. I think it's the same Yamaha chip, yeah. Alright, let's go over here. And then let's check this one. There's all kinds of stuff. He speaks English very well, yeah. So I think it would be fine, but I don't know if he even does that sort of thing. I don't know. I want to interview somebody cool in the gaming industry. So if you guys got any connects, you know. I don't mean Xbox Connect, and I don't mean Lego Connect. Please let me know. I think I gotta start small with like indie developers and stuff like that. Kushimo! I mean, he's my mod now, so... So the same FM sample count, I assume the 3 SSGs or square wave generators the master system uses. Yeah, I think it's very similar. Maybe first week early might, maybe. He does cool stuff on YouTube, he's a cool retro streamer. Maybe not the coolest, but definitely pretty cool. All the Xbox Connect devs in chat, I'll talk to you if you're here. There's a Castlevania track here. I'll find it. Where was that? I'm at the end, dude. I mean, there's one called Vamp, but I don't think that's it. But it is cool. I thought there... Oh, wait. This one. Vampire Killer. Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Oh, yeah! Metal Gear Solid 2, I doubt it. It might be from Rusty or something. It's so cool! Mr. Koshida would love getting his old techno music shown off. I'm gonna try and contact some people. I'm gonna take a day one of these days. And this is so cool. And I'm going to just like email a bunch of people being like, can I please interview you? This is so awesome. And Mado, I assume these are from Mado Monogatari. I can't remember if there's anything else really cool to listen to. This kind of sounds rusty-esque. Oh wait, this is also Castlevania. This retro dork playing peak retro music from a revived PC98 can't possibly be this cool. I don't know if I'm cool or not, but I feel cool. This track haunts me. I know what you mean. What is this? It says Tetris, but there's no way it's Tetris, right? What Hong Kong, I wonder? If it starts out with a gong, I swear to God. Come on, these ones take a little bit long to load. Oh, it's like samples. What if it's Deus Ex? That would blow my mind. Oh, okay, it did the thing. It did the thing. It did go ding 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 ding. But it's awesome, so it's fun. It's similar to some alternative Tetris track. Okay, so it could be from Tetris. It's really crazy though. I wanna be a ninja. Yeah, literally. At least there isn't a yo. That would be cool to hear. So awesome. And I wish, I mean, you guys are hearing it from the audio out of my PC98. I wish you guys could hear from the speaker. Like, this sounds good, but I don't know. It's something about from the internal speaker. It sounds like so crispy. I unplugged it just so I wouldn't have like any feedback. Seems like, yes, I think there's samples in the OZIs, and then there's even another... Oh, the OVI. I don't know what the difference is. The OZIs take longer to load. Are these all Mega Drive tracks? I'm not sure. And then there's this, finally. Which I don't know what any of these are from. They're nice though. Analog. Oh, that's very sample heavy. Yo, would be for the Edo stage, not the Hong Kong stage. Yeah, true. Very, very sampley, very crunchy. Crunchy samples. This clothes is all from an actual PC98. I know! It's blowing my mind every second. Yeah, thanks, Shiori. Whoa. Pac-Man. Whoa! These ones sound insane. I wonder what these are from. This is Bucko showing Amiya lines of piano tunes. You guys did great. Everyone's on a different piano. PC98s are real. It wasn't just something I made up to look cool. No! I'm not even the first one to have one. But I might be one of the first YouTubers. And that's pretty dang cool. Although, I don't recommend... Oh my god. I don't recommend... Can I recommend it? No. Getting one that is. The SSG channels say tone when it's square waves, but PPZ when there's tracked samples. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Let's see if I can... Oh yeah, I see it. It's like getting into kombucha with no knowledge of how it tastes. Well, no knowledge of like how to make it, I guess. You're like, you know how it tastes, you know how it's supposed to taste, but then how to get to that point. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. This is so cool to experience with you guys. I hope you guys find this as cool as I do. Oh! It has the title! Oh my god! Ice Cream Mania. And this is by Shiori Ueno. Oh my god, wait. I didn't know this. Let's do it again. Insecure Noise. Composed and arranged by No Something Nobita. That's cool. I didn't realize it just said the title. You have fondness for the PC98, 80, and MSX2. What about the MSX1? It's good too. But the MSX2 is backwards compatible, so it's hard to... Customs. And then if you leave, it still plays the sound, which is cool. So, let's show you guys some games. Give me a second because my foot is falling asleep. Let me adjust myself. nickname. Your voice is just some insecure noise. Nice adjustment. It is cool. Yay! So, this came with some games on it, like Toho and stuff. Evil, I put on here myself, specifically because I wanted to see if I could do it. Like, put games on here myself, because I didn't know how to do it. So there is software called... what is it called? FDI converter? No. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's called FDI converter. Thank you for taking the time to prepare the presentation and sharing your PC98 love. You're so welcome. Oh, look, see a different screensaver. Yeah, it's called FDI converter, virtual floppy image converter. So, you get the game files and you can convert it to a file that can be read in the Disk Explorer, the edit disk that I showed you guys earlier. And then, basically you take the game files out of the, or what you can also do is you can, if it's a game you can install it onto your disk image in the emulator, and then you can just drag the files over to your correct disk image. Yeah, maybe there's one for all 4 seasons. They look like maple leaves, don't they? Like a Japanese maple. Music is a bit loud compared to the voice of parts. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. I want to go into there is maple in Japan, and you can even get deep fried maple leaves, and it's delicious. I've had them before. They're kind of hard and very, very crunchy, but they're really tasty. I don't know if you can make syrup from Japanese maples though. In fact, my parents at their old house had a Japanese maple. This is like an adorable story. This is an adorable story, by the way. My parents got the Japanese maple when I was studying abroad in Japan. They're so cute. Yeah, I showed it on stream before. They're really, really tasty, and it tastes maple. There's corn in Canada! It's a thing, never tried it though. They're good. They're really good. Isn't that adorable? They're so cute. It's sticky. Okay. There we go. I'm amazed this music is still playing. And then I want to go into games. And here we have a couple games. You guys want to see Toho? I'll have a stream to play Toho at some point. These other ones, some of them don't work, I think. Xenon 2, I actually played that on stream before. That was the one that made me pee myself laughing. Japanese maple might not get thick enough to tap for a viable... Yeah, probably. I don't know if you can use this app for anything. One of your biggest dreams is to be able to play an old Toho games on a PC98. Well, maybe this stream will be informative for you if you ever decide to. It doesn't narrow it down much. It's the freaking keygen joke. Mommy's trying to download Photoshop for free. Oh my god. Alright, let's look at Toho. So there's 4 Toho games on it. Oh, I did this wrong. I have to press R. And then I can choose which game I want to play. So the first one is like a weird, absolute banger joke. The first one is the weird breakout game. So let's try it. Okay, stop the music. Zoonsoft. Toho Project. So I like how they call it a project even in the first game. Highly responsive to prayers. This is like the first thing I loaded, by the way, when I got this to work. And I saw those like, little flashing lines and I was like, is mine like something wrong with my display? But I think it's supposed to do that. You guys get to hear some Toho music. Here, let's play a little bit. Have you seen the 3D breakout game with the story? For Toho or just like in general? Yeah, no, I know it's supposed to do that. I was worried for a second though at first. Gato. It's Toho 1! I'm playing Toho 1 on a real PC98, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what to do. Oh, there we go. So it's kind of like not breakout. People described it as a breakout clone, but it's kind of not. Oh man, thank you so much for renewing. I think it's a renewal. Yeah, thank you for renewing your membership. Oh, I died. This is weird. This is the first Toho. It was not a shmup. Well, I mean, kind of is. Remember early on someone tried to mess with Zune and... Oh, shoot. And copyright the term Toho, but it didn't stick because Zune called the game's Toho project from the start. Very smart. Oh, stop. She's dying. You have to attack the ball to hit it. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading chat. Oh no, she died. Sorry, I'm reading chat and balancing. The running frames are kind of goofy. It's cool though. You have a swipe button for close hits and a bomb button. Don't remember the controls. I'll have to trial and error them. Ah. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, it's like shmup with breakout. It's weird. Here's the slide. Okay. The slide when you move it, it's like a little... This is so cute! It's Z and X and... So the interesting thing about this keyboard converter, I should say, is it has different keyboard setups that you can go into. And you can... And you can... How do I deal with this now? It's just like sliding on the ground. Oh, there we go. And there is one specifically for games like Toho. But I think this is fine. Pretty fine as it is. I want to clear one level. This is fun. Isn't this cool? Have you ever seen anything like it? This is real, you guys. It's real. It's on my computer. It's an original concept for a game. I'm surprised not many others have tried it. Yeah, has there been any clones of this particular version of Toho? Because, like, obviously Bullet Hell really took off. Yeah, the music is... You can check out some other ones, too. This is fun. Toho is real! Since you do another game in this style, so throwback for the 30th anniversary, that would be cool. I always hear people talk bad about this game, like Scott was playing is weird, but I find it very fun. Oh, I get out. Studio. So this, hi. And then, can I go back to the main menu? Wait. I want to play, I want to do, R1. I want to do Toho 2. I'm real. I'm right here, guys. Hi. Zunsoft. So it's the same intro. Toho project. And oh, look at it. Oh god, the flashy. What's the music for? Whoa, you can just choose. Oh, it's like a jukebox. Nice wire management, Adi. What style dress is that? The one that she's wearing? I think it's just like shrine maiden, right? She's in a temper! It's like what is it called? I don't remember. It is a shrine maiden outfit, but there's a specific name for the... You put the music selection on all his games. Cool! Oh, Toho 5 has all the games included in the jukebox. Yeah. Let's try. Let's try! Oh wait, so this is what? Something Tsukano. Very this. It's 3 different game modes, play styles. I'll just use the one in auto too. Before she got her, I mean she had her armpits. There it is. In her clothes. She's smoking up for this adventure. Yeah, wouldn't this be cool with Amiya and a buckle? Oh my god, that's an idea for PC98 art streams. So now this is the more traditional style Toho bullet hell shmup game. The little ghosts. Oh, they're so cute. And I guess these are just power-ups. I mean, a lot of shmups are like this. You're sticking your tongue out. You guys don't tickle me with your tongue. You guys don't stick your tongue out like the ghost. Rainbow is the one flying herself. In this one, she rides a flying turtle. Oh, I see it. That's cute. Oh, I think I just used a very special attack. Oh, look at all those characters flash by. Whoa, it's beautiful. This must have blown people's absolute freaking mind when it was released. Yeah. That was amazing. Hit on. The music is banging. That's also music for you if there's one thing about it. I only know a couple of the songs from Run smoother than Fallout. I'm impressed by this. I don't know if it's even actually scrolling or I don't know how they did the scrolling, but is this 3D holding shift or focusing the movement? You mean like to go slower? It looks like graphics look like the original Kiki Kai Kai Pop. I mean, yeah, it's in a similar setting. Anyway, I'll play this another time. Stop saying with it. Hi, everyone. Which is the one where they go, easy mode. Even back then, these games had so much charm. I can't wait to play them. Okay, let's take a look at Evil. I'm not gonna, I'm not going to, which one is selected? Okay. There we go. My name is Skellington. This is a PC98 Toho game on my PC98. Gonna gather your dancing gifts when you play Toho. Real sure. I'll make sure to have them already. Okay, so now, Evil is cool to look at because that one actually has, I have an English patch of it. So, you guys will get to see an English game on the PC98. We go here, and then there's a lot of files, but all I have to do is run on auto exec, I believe. Yeah! Look at this! Enix presents. So, if you guys are not familiar with Evil, I played the Super Nintendo version. But this is the original version for PC98 Evil. 86億年, no, 46億年物語. Most of the chemical elements in matter we didn't know yet exist. Instead, there's extremely high-density massive neutrons, a lone cosmic egg. The SNES version is awesome, but this one's cool too. The Big Bang, that's what we call what happened 15 billion years ago. This does not have nudity, no. Extremely dense cosmic egg exploded, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna read this all now because I will be playing this in the future. All Evolution portraying this game is a parody and not based on actual size. It's like a South Park intro. Aquatic Paradise era. I don't know what's with the like. I don't know what you call it, like interlacing. I don't know what's with that. That's just what this game looks like. Hey, it looks like he's finally awake. Thank goodness. You gotta tell the elder. Elder! Wait for me. Elder! This is Evil, 46 billion year story. I think this one uses, numpad. And it looks really fast, but this is actually how fast you move in this game. When I was trying to get my, by the way, when I was trying to get my capture card working, this song was playing the entire time, and I was like absolutely losing my mind. I was going freaking crazy. Is this a game where you kill Satan? It's very possible. Yeah, the interlacing is intense, and it's hard to get it to look right on... I probably have to play with my scaler settings, but I'm not actually playing it for real today, so... Alright, so let's go. Maybe there's some filter I can apply in OBS to make it look. I don't know. Let's just. Yeah. Speaking of, you might want to adjust the output for real streams. The window should be 4:3. There is no way to adjust it. Sadly, this is how it outputs. And I have it upscaled to 2x, 3x. I don't remember. Boost sectors no rewrite permissions for no reason. The music. No, it was just like I didn't even have that much feedback. It just didn't work. All right, let's go on back here. Oh god, I don't want this insanity-inducing music. I'm gonna put my regular BGM back on. You'd have to scale on OBS because the raw feed is 640 by 400, but it's supposed to be stretched vertically. Oh, I see what you're saying. Wait, let me look. This is how it's output in OSSC though. So let's see if I adjust it to 640 by 400. What happens? I can't even. It like doesn't let me. Oh wait, I can go custom. It is such a strange resolution, you know. The girl in the red dress from 36 minutes ago. Oh, that's me. Yeah, no, when I change it in OBS, it just goes black. Unfortunately. But, oh wait. No, it doesn't work. I'll figure it out though. This is just, you know, just some initial playing around with it. I mean, your background in the PC98 file explorer, yeah, that's me. I drew it, and it's me. I think I realized Plug Suit Amiya reminds me of she kind of got the purple zero suit Sam. Oh! I think someone else said, like, Spider Gwen. Hi, guys. Last time I was gonna try and... What? Boss games on real hardware have the same issue. They're 320 by 200. I will see if there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, I was used to Spider Gwen Lupus. Hi, PC Amiya. Hi. So, what did you guys think? The last thing I was gonna do was try and get some maybe buckle art on as a wallpaper, but I don't know if it will work very well. You have great drawing skills. Thank you. I made that one specifically within the PC98 limitations. It was amazing. Yay! I'm so cool. Yay! Okay, so I have this software that I used to convert the radio Ami image. It's called DPixEd. Glad you're able to make the PC98 work. Me too. And next week or the week after, sometime soon, I'll schedule a game to play. It's crazy hardware like this still works. I know, isn't it? Very cool presentation. Super happy your PC98 works now. Me too. Thank you, Papa Rania. Everyone say thank you, Papa Rania. You brought this thing back from the dead to show us a glimpse into the retro tech. Yeah, and I'm gonna play so many games on it. Okay, so DPixEd. And then I have a page open about how to convert things into mag images to use on the PC98. So, where did I do with that? I had it open somewhere. Images, PC98. Where did that come from? I literally just had the page open. Oh, here we go. PC98 graphics editing. PC98, yay! Thanks, Papa Rania! Okay, so, just show you guys this page. Some really helpful info on it. It's a NeoCity site. You're welcome for schedules too. I'm streaming from real PC98 now. That's right, baby. In those cases, I just use the logo. So I have like because it's hard to like draw a computer that in pixel art that's like this looks like a PC98, you know. Yeah, my next step is to get a mouse. Oh wait, actually, A bucko is sending a cereal mouse to my PO box, so thank you for that. And I want to get an actual keyboard, PC98 keyboard. So here is the page that talks about editing graphics for the PC98. So I'll just put it over me there for a sec. It talks about software that you can use on the PC98 itself. And then there's modern editors for Windows. And then this is how to convert images to Meg. Please share the link. I will. Just give me 1 second. Graphics editing for PC98. There you go. I need to use PC98 parts for my MacBook. No! Sorry, I'm still here, guys. You can see the tip of my head. So very helpful info here. And most 16 color CG on web are GIF, PNG to convert them back to Meg, convert them to bitmap, and then use image MG to convert them to Meg. So I have a graphics editor in my case where I can just export things as a Meg. I think. You guys, I'm still here. So I'm just gonna try and open an image. So it was a while ago that I did this, so I'm trying to remember. And export. Excuse me. Save as. And I can save it as a Meg file with 16 colors. Okay. Alright, so let me sadly it won't let me put this like it won't let me make this window smaller, so I don't know if I can show you guys while still looking at the chat. So this is the instructions for how to convert the images, but I'm just using the software what is it called? Depixid. And there's an English version. The software is originally Japanese. I think the one that they link here is Japanese, but there is an English version. You just have to like Google it. I think also French, so some people translated it. I love your image converter costume. Thank you so much. So, let's see here. Let's try the Mech Pilot picture actually. Well, let me capture the window here. Depixed, there it is. I don't know how you pronounce it. Depixed. I don't know. So this is what it looks like. I have a tiny Ami there. I exported this one as a Meg. So I want to open Isn't she cute with her thimble hat and her freaking button shield and her little needle sword? So cute. I gotta do another tiny Ami drawing stream at some point. God, I have that freaking Yamway, you're in big trouble. Because I had to save that freaking bulged out Sonic OC picture to show you guys, and now it's just on my computer. I just got jump scared by it. Okay, where did this end up is my question. Okay, let's put a Sonic popsicle. Let's put a Sonic popsicle. A Sonic popsicle. How did it get so big, eh? Might be a lot of people that haven't seen the mini comic. Oh, the zine. I accept full responsibility for my actions and the effect they have had upon you. You better. What is Sonic Gumball Popsicle, but it's Ami? I think someone drew those for Toon Dream a while back. Try the authentic Sonic character experience if you say so. Oh, I can zoom out. Okay, so here's the Sonic Popsicle. So I can save this as a Meg. Sanic. Oh, I don't want to replace it. I want to write a new name. Sanic Popsicle. And then 16 colors. And now, I'm very curious how it looks. Is Sonic okay? He's a popsicle, but he's fine. Sometimes you're a popsicle, and that's okay. And, you know, you gotta eat yourself. Sonic Popsicle is the eyeball candy that falls out. It's Gumball! I love it. I love those popsicles. Gotta melt fast. Gotta melt fast. What, you guys have never had that experience? Okay, so... Oh, frick! I forgot to get eFran View. I need eFran View, which is software that will let me look at, But eFran View, you guys, if you don't have it, I've had it on my main PC forever. It can look at, like, literally any image format ever. Ever. It's a graphics viewer. It's the classic, it's been around forever, and it handles everything. Yes, wait. Well, I don't know about literally any ever, but haven't heard eFran View in a second. I'm not a boomer, okay? It's useful. You read about it in the ancient library. Oh, shut up. Who else has a popsicle form? What, it's SpongeBob by Best Banana. By Best Banana flavor, which sucks. But it won't be webpack. You might be right. So it's very handy, so I recommend getting it. I'm getting it right now. It's a Swiss Army knife, that's right. You think he's lemon? No, he's definitely banana, because I had him once. I ate him. Pretty sure it's banana. I think it's like banana and chocolate, which is god-awful. It's also nearly the only thing that plays animated GIF standalone. It's incredible. So, gotta install it, you know. I would like to view every image with eFran View. No, that's fine. I won't do that. Yes. It opens up webpack with some minor add-on. Oh, very good. Wait, now see if I can open my mag file I just made here and see what it looks like. You're banana meal. You're on SpongeBob ice cream side. No, I'm not. Not banana. I don't taste like banana. And if I did, I would taste like banana bread. Where did I even save it to? Save as. Should be in pictures. I saved it as Sanic Popsicle. Sanic Popsicle. Who banana this bread? My mom did. Banana is not real. I mean, wants us to believe at any point she would have eaten a SpongeBob popsicle and the Sonic one is always sold next to it. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Pie Day 2 days from now. You guys. Pie Day is 2 days from now. Do I get pie? Wait, is that Friday? Pie Day Friday! Well, she can live in your heart, but she's gonna stay in your heart. Pie party! You guys wanna have a pie party? I'm gonna get pie! Oh my god, this Friday just got a lot more interesting. Pie Day Friday! There's so many file formats listed. This is truly the ultimate technology. Oh, it does support webpack. Meg might actually not be here though. I can fill my pie hole. You can't use silverware to eat the pie. I have to. Oh my god, I might get. There's this place by me that has delicious meat pies. I might try and get one. Gotta get down on Pie Day. Yeah, they're like so good. It's like the tenderest like steak inside of the meat pie. You need to eat 3 meat pies and 14% of a pie. Yeah, because 3.14 pie. Yeah. You'll try to have some pie. Have some pie. No peanut. No. Huckleberry pie. You can put that meat pie on the bun. No, stop it, you guys. Don't ruin this. Don't ruin this for me. Sanic. Where is it? Maybe this does not open Meg files. Huh. Meg file viewer. No screen out on Pie Day. New mag file online. Forget how I even did this. I thought it was with Fan View. Saying popsicle. There's no high place close to you, so I'll accompany you in spirit. Well, you can get let's see. You can get a frozen meat pie. It's probably not as good though, I apologize. And that's very, very sad if you can't get a delicious meat pie. I really feel for you. I couldn't for years. Wait, I can open it in this thing, duh. Oh wait, it is already open. Okay, so this is what it looks like. The Sonic Popsicle. Okay, so I have that and the emergency will allow pizza pie. Yeah. McDonald's apple pie. Yeah. You can get the materials for an easy pie in about any store in America. Yeah, you can get pie crusts that are just like a pie shell that's not baked yet, and then you can fill it with whatever you want. They even sell like pre-made pie filling that you can get. So all you gotta do is put the filling in the pie, put it in the oven, and then bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a pie. You got yourself a pie, baby. Frick. I realized that to put the Sonic picture on the PC98, I have to do the whole. It's fine. I can do it. It's easy. Mock pie crust with graham crackers. That's very good too. Like for you can get pie shells and pre-made pie filling. You can even get the like graham cracker pie crust pre-made. Leftover roast beef and gravy being made into meat pies. Yes. Oh, should I try and put the 8-bit burger on? Let me get it. 8-bit Orgar. You bought chicken pot pie from the grocery store today? Wahaha. I like the I think the frozen ones are still pretty good. Wait, I searched 8-bit burger and it's not the 8-bit burger picture. This is what was it on Amiga? Oh yeah, here it is. Maybe even a quiche. Quiche could work. Quiche could work. Oh, 4-bite burger. Well, no wonder I couldn't find it. I found it though. I just put Amiga at the end. Time for breakfast, dinner, dessert. Could I? A mincemeat pie. Is that actually meat? I thought it was like fruits. I gotta open it in this. It's up there. Where did it end up? Here it is. Here it is. Can I save it as a mag file? I think it's just as easy as this. Or my burger. Okay. Okay. Now, there's spiced fruit pie. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. It's possible. It is possible. There's breakfast pie. You can get quiche for breakfast. Then lunch. And then lunch and dinner can be the same thing. And then dessert pie. Meat pie for dinner. Regular slice of pie for dessert. Yeah. Mincemeat pies with a sweeney top flavor. No, it's not people. It's not people. Okay, let me grab my hard drive. My throat is still sucks. I had a really terrible nightmare. I totally forgot about Pixel Mia with her judging stare, her loving stare. Yeah, a lot of good talking. It was like, I don't even know how my mind conjured it up. But it was like, it sounds comical now talking about it, but I woke up really scared. No, it wasn't an intruder dream. It was literally like, I was like opening drawers and I was like finding like it's like... It sounds stupid now. I was finding like my family members like severed heads. It's okay. I'm safe, you know? Everything's fine. Yeah, it sounds silly, but it like feels different in the dream, you know? Anyway. Please. Yeah, please read me some dreams, please. Schedule another visit for a massage. Wrap the spider up in all the hugs for stuff like that. Thank you guys. Yeah, it was really, really spooky. Did you look at PC98 images last night? I bet that one image did it. No, I looked at that this afternoon. Oh, to like see my family. Here is my card. Here. That in. So what I need to do now is the disk image that is on there now does not have the images on it, of course. I have a backup of the disk image that I made. It is new disk 2 backup. I'm gonna make another copy. Of the current one, I'm gonna put it in my backups raw disk images folder. Tomorrow night's gonna be I dreamed you went to a massage place and they took my head off and put someone else's on. How dare they? How dare they do that to my head? I need that to eat. Okay, so now I want to move this back up. I'll just call it A so that I can remember that I'm making an edit to it. And I'm going to open it. And I can show you guys. We're still making payments on that head. That head had Bluetooth. So here it is. It's the disk image, and all I have to do is navigate to where the mag files are stored. They're all here. And I should just be able to... wait, this might not be the right one. Oh, yes, it is. So all I have to do is drag the mag files that I just made onto this. And it should work. Whether it will display or not on the computer, I don't fully know, but Peanuts is police knots. Giving the older lady body to Ami without her doing any of the work. True soul and hag valor. Oh, to Amy. Yeah, and I don't want her freaking messed up brain. Where is it? You made the mag before the PC98? Yeah, I just made it on my computer just now. Sort by date, please. Why is it not sorting by date? Oh my god. Irons outside scared the bejeebus out of me. Okay, so I got 4-bite burger and Sonic Popsicle. I'm gonna drag these onto here. And I'm making sure they're not like... If they're like significantly... Okay, the Sonic Popsicle image is huge. It's like significantly larger than anything else. I think the 4-bite burger is fine. Yeah, that's fine. The Sonic Popsicle is like 300,000 bites. Which is a lot, but I think it's fine. Sonic Popsicle is trying so hard not to be brought into this world, but you make him. It's probably gonna be way too big. It was a huge image. Okay. So now I can close this. And now I have to... Oh, I can show you guys how I do this. I get the hex editor open. So let me capture that. So this is the hex editor that I'm using. And I open my disk backup A in the hex editor. And I need to get rid of the header, which is the first 15 lines up until 1FO. I think you can finish the Sonic Pop in maybe 3 to 4 bytes. Well, you gotta lick it, you know. The burger is 4 bytes, you know. Yeah, I'm using a freaking hex editor. Can you believe it? Sonic Popsicle taking up 7. I think it might be the biggest thing on there. I hope it doesn't crash. When you're finally caught by the police, they'll say on the news report, Amiya Aranha was found with over 300,000 bytes of Sonic on her hard drive. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I have to get rid of up until 1F. Oh, delete. And bada bing, bada boom. It is now the correct size. Can you edit your hexes? I only know how to do it if it's a PC98 image. So now I can save it. And close this. Now that that's edited, all I have to do is rename the file, which is an NHD, to... Yeah, I'm removing the header. I need to rename the file, which is an NHD. I need to rename it to a .img file. And the great thing about the hex editor is that the second you open it up, the second you open it up in the hex editor, it makes a backup file. So, then I need to open Win32 disk imager. I need to select the image file, which I just made. It is magic! Hex editors is what witches use to alter their curse recipes. I see. Open, and then I'm going to... the device is not showing up. I think wait. I see what you did there. Oh, it's not plugged in all the way. Not plugged in completely, maybe? Not upside down. There it is. And I have to reopen the disk imager. Oh, and there's the device. Okay, now I click write, and it will write the image to the device. It's saying it can corrupt the device, which it always says. I have to say yes, it's fine. And then it's going to write this hard disk image to my CF card. So now, when I put this back into my PC98, it's going to, again, show me like as if it's setting up the image for the first time. But it's fine. It has all the same stuff on there. So there's no problem with it. I just added like one little thing, but it needs to reset up, so... And we will see if the 4-byte burger and the Sonic Popsicle will show. This is so stupid. Oh my goodness. And if you're wondering how I figured all this out, there's a great video on YouTube. I forget the name of the fellow, but it's the same person who has all the videos of like doing work on his PC98 model, the same one that I have, the AS2. And he has a video called How to Set Up Yati. So if you want to do it yourself, there's a tutorial. I think I did include the complete information actually, but I don't show it as well as he does. No one has ever done this, ever. You need to find me a food truck that sells both 4-bit burgers and Sonic Popsicles. Wait, that would be awesome. I haven't seen a Sonic Popsicle in like so long. Okay, that's done. So exit. Now I can take this out. Put it back in my hard drive sled. You got one last summer. They taste so good. I don't know. It's blue raspberry, maybe. Sonic Popsicle still haunts me. The Sonic Popsicle's eyes have seen some things live. Gumballs. Trevor42. Yeah, that's the one. Trevor42532. That's the person. It's been too cold for popsicles. Not for me. I'll have one any time of year. It's hard to get close sometimes because there's a lot of stuff in here. The Sonic Popsicle stares back at you. You're about to see even more horrifying rendition that might like crash my whole system. After 1998, all Trevors changed their names and went extinct. Well, I think people just don't name their kids Trevor anymore. Which is, you know, fair. It's kind of a weird name to have a baby. Like, oh, hi, baby Trevor. They do look a little bit blurred. Sometimes the eyes are... Well, usually the eyes are in the wrong position. You haven't seen an ice cream truck in so long? I don't know. Just back in? Have a name, they won't be baby. I know, but it's just some names I can't picture babies having, you know. Amiya opens the Sonic image has been mysteriously replaced with a second. No, that would be disaster. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Switch on over. We'll see if it works. Hello there. Okay. I'm gonna go to File Mountain. This is what I'm gonna call it from now on. File Mountain. I don't know actually what it's called, but let's go to Mag. And then, so it is here. Let's try 4-bite burger because I'm more confident that that one's gonna work. Aww. It didn't work. What about Sonic Pop? Surely it won't. I think I'm missing a step. I forgot exactly how I did it before. Oh, this happened to me before when I tried it. Although this could still be trying to load. Oh god. I can't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna reset. I gotta take this freaking Sonic picture off here. Oh my god. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Good night, indecisive. Sonic's gonna break my PC98. Okay, so I didn't do it right. Frick. I gotta research how to do it again and like write myself a tutorial because I got it right once. We're just zoomed in really close right on the Sonic Popsicle's pupil. Could be, but I don't think he has a pupil. I think it's just a colored single gumball. Oh, Alt Numpad is volume control on real hardware only. Well, that's what I have. What's this text editor? Whoa! I don't know how this works. Oh, it's asking me for a text file. Well... I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm out. I'm out. What's the mini version? I'm out. Sonic Popsicle too big. It was bringing down the whole system. It was too cold. I'm taking your PC98 to her dad next week saying I tried to download a Sonic picture of the internet. Now it won't work. I think you got a virus. I don't even know if it's possible to have a virus for this. There's a bunch of text editors. Let's try some of them. I mean, it's telling me to like open a file, which I don't have a file to open. I want to make a file. Or maybe it's just telling me to make the file name. Okay, let's call it, gonna access the web. The newer ones could, but this one, nah. Oh, it's asking me if I want to make it. Okay, yes. Hey there, Buckles. Thank you so much for coming to first real hardware. Guys are so very swell. Hot diggity dog, and I love yous very much. Thank you for being hot diggity god. Oops. Thank you for being into dorky niche stuff that I love. Thank you for always entertaining the silly things that I you. You're all... I don't know how to do apostrophe. You're all so supportive of me trying new things. And oh yeah. Whenever I think I'm not smart enough, or maybe I don't have enough brain power to figure something, sorry, some of it's cut off, something out, you always believe in me. So that's why this stream would not be possible without you, Buckles. Thank you so much for your support and unwavering faith in Amiya Aranha. This is a momentous occasion for this channel, and there will be many more of these occasions to come. So please stay by my side while I make them a reality. Love, Amiya. Yay! Captain Amiya Aranha of the USS Bokopia signing off. Seacrest out. Hi guys. Can I get the too long didn't read, please? I literally read it for you. How rude. Love you guys. Thanks so much. This was so fun, and I can't wait to play PC98 games in the future. And I hope you enjoyed the little presentation. Let me turn my computer off before I forget. I need to save it.
Amiya Aranha.
I need to save it. Oh, thanks, Lazim, for the donation. Ami love? Question mark. I think you tried to do emojis. Thank you very much. F1 save. Yes. Alright, I saved it. So now I can come back to it. It is very hot. I opened the CPU cage earlier to unplug the speaker, and I was like, ouch, you know, it was pretty hot in there. I don't know for the rest of it, but yeah, it's definitely probably heating up the room. A little bit at least. I mean, it was already hot in here. I was already sweating all day. What? Thanks for the stream. You guys are very welcome. I still have to do the rest of my waiting room, so I apologize for the delay. But I got carried away yesterday doing rigging.
Amiya Aranha.
Tactical Hamster Dance, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you, Ami, for being so kind, but also hardworking. Every time I hear you or read something from you, I am happier afterwards. That's what I'm here for. That's what I live for. I want to make you guys happy. It almost melted trying to load the Sonic Bomb. God, I don't even want to think about what that did to the internals. When you use the space here, you can just turn on your PS4. Do those get real hot? It finally hit 10 Celsius here the other day. Thought it was raining from all the snow melting. Actually, I think maybe it was last night even. I think I got some rain too. Like just rain and not snow. I was amazed. You're doing a lot of things yesterday, and it was your day off too. Yeah, I did get a ton done yesterday. Thank you for sharing with us the things you love and that you're passionate about. Of course, you guys. Excited for tomorrow, which is tomorrow is Thursday. Let me remind myself what I'm doing. Tomorrow. Quake! Yay! Quake! Oh, I'm excited for Quake. Hopefully, I can fix low poly Ami for them. Don't forget our chew today. I gave you guys an early chew on Monday. Okay, but I'll give you another one. Quack! Yeah. PS4 can get pretty loud and hot, but yeah, it still does good. I think this might get hotter. series. A game series. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for Quake. Okay, I'm going to rest up and I'll finish the rest of the waiting rooms at some point tonight. And also, gonna finish that model that I was working on. You're the one that told us to remind you to give a Wednesday too. You're right. I did give one on Monday though, but thank you guys for coming today. Thank you to all my regulars and irregulars and everybody who stopped by for the first time. Thanks for giving me a chance. And thanks to all the VOD watchers and VOD commenters and chatters and lurkers and dreamweavers and buckles and spirelings and everybody who gifted memberships and renewed their memberships and everyone who donated. Thank you guys very much for your support. Again, you guys made me cry. You made me cry when I was doing my taxes yesterday. Thank you for the support. I'm so feeling so warm and like fortunate to be able to do this as a living and just be creative and all the stuff I ever wanted that I never thought I'd be able to do. So thank you so much. I feel more stronger and smarter and more powerful than ever. So, yeah. Normally the government does that. No, it wasn't because taxes are hard. I was just happy. Yeah, taxes do tend to make you emotional. Thank you guys. Let's keep it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Quake. Same spider time, same spider channel. That's Amiya. Ayasamiya.